In a few minutes, we're going to see if there's one DVD that we'd like you to see if they have it available. So it's about 15, 20 minutes, I believe. We saw the documentary. But there was one I saw before. The breaking of the fast.
I'm glad there's not. I know, it can still happen. Snow or train, let me see.
I know you guys are brave warriors, but we're going to go inside because we can hear each other.
These circles will keep forming all over. And no matter where we come from or what religion or our race, what this has taught us is that we're human beings, you know, and that we're friends. Your friendship will always, like these circles all over Mother Earth, you know, in a circle, the sacred hoop is medicine hanging down. And that's what this circle, that's what your body is. You know, and seeing other people fit in that circle about Mother Earth is really strong. Knowing who you are, what you're able to learn and give that back to the community.
Today when we're running, you know, above us will be all those spirit runners that have passed over. You know, the Amy's, Cedros, all those people. There are more of them now than there are of us down here on the ground. Between heaven and earth, you know, that space, that's where we're taking this run today. It'll be a good long run. I know you're excited about it. I know a lot of you have been looking forward to being out on the road with all of us together in prayer. So the healing, you know, the healing comes through the stories. There's lots of stories. You've heard a couple of stories. There's lots of stories here. And a lot of times they're just done eyeball to eyeball. They're not done through a book. They're not done in a big group. But those stories are important. Another healing thing is movement. We keep moving, then we don't get stagnant. We keep changing. That keeps us healthy. It's like the river keeps moving. While we're asleep, the river keeps moving. And then the silence. You know, it's time for us to just be quiet. Let's go to the dream world. And then the singing. Is the drum here? Oh, yeah. So we'll be singing tonight. So we have the 4 elements of healing. Here.
Want a ticket? Oh, well, then you better get your buddy in there.
Get in there.
And enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Save me a seat and enjoy the show. Ticket, please.
America had never seen a man like Caesar Chavez. A migrant farm worker who believed he could change the world. A humble man with little schooling who spoke of justice.
The deal is we're going to drive about 3 miles. We're going to take a left. It's a dangerous road when we take a left, so drivers be careful. We're going to leave 2 vehicles there. 2 vehicles are going to follow us. If you have to drop out, you're getting too far behind, get in the van and you can catch up again. You can join, rejoin, rejoin. It's fine. We'll start with you know, no talking. See how long that takes us. We'll be on a regular paved road, but not many people travel it. Stay to the right, be polite, and we'll be going single file. The staffs will be in the lead. They'll be in the lead, so don't go in front of the staff today. It's not okay to go in front of the staff. If you can't stay up, then you're carrying the staff, give it to someone else to take it. We have everyone around? Anyone see anyone who's missing? Okay, so if you're going on this, count off 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
10.
11,
13, 14. 6, 7, 2 at a time.
The run's not to break anyone, it's to remind you how great you are. It comes down to your personal truth and what you're willing to put on the line.
Prayer of the farm worker struggle. Show me the suffering of the most miserable.
Show me the suffering of the most miserable,
So I will know my people's plight.
so I will know my people's plight.
Free me to pray for others,
Free me to pray for others,
for you are present in every person.
for you are present in every person.
Help me take responsibility for my own life,
Help me take responsibility for my own life,
so that I can be free at last.
so that I can be free at last.
Grant me courage to serve others,
Grant me courage to serve others,
for in service there is true life.
for in service there is true life.
Give me honesty and patience,
Give me honesty and patience,
so that the Spirit will be alive among us.
so that the Spirit will be alive among us.
Let the Spirit flourish and grow,
Let the Spirit flourish and grow,
so that we will never tire of the struggle.
so that we will never tire of the struggle.
Let us remember those who have died for justice,
Let us remember those who have died for justice,
for they have given us life.
for they have given us life.
Help us love even those who hate us,
Help us love even those who hate us,
so we can change the world.
so we can change the world.
Amen.
It's just the best experience you'll ever have.
of course.
It really is, yeah. And I hope you'll be able to come on the 500 mile with us. That would be wonderful. You would really love this experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that this is just like a trickle of what that is.
Absolutely, it's a very small. This is just one moment of what goes on. All year long, there are training runs, and we run with Vietnamese groups, we run with various cultural organizations to support them. Because the message of the run is all life is sacred. That there is room for all races, for everybody.
You come away from it thinking that, you know, if I can do this, I can do a lot of things. Things that maybe you don't do at work because you're kind of afraid or you hold back or something. And you get so much strength from it that and then you can transfer that to other people that are important to you in your life.
I was an activist at the time, working with young people in San Francisco, and I felt like, yes, that's one way to work for justice and resist, is to be in working with people in communities. But running with people from all different places is a fierce act of resistance for me, and way of saying, like, I refuse to accept the oppression. I refuse to accept the oppression of indigenous people. I'm going to run in that name. I'm going to run in honor of that.
Queren go.
Chavez. You know, he was one of those who were fortunate, those of us that knew him, those of you that are here, you're learning. There have been people all over the world that continue to spring up, that know good things to do for the people and the things that are wrong. And they're the ones that stood up against the things that are wrong and started showing us what it means about social justice, fair housing, people, wages, you know, because they began the struggles and bringing it to the light to people, and the media get involved. We're continuing to do that. Everyone in the church, you're here learning. That's the message. You know, when people ask you, you ask, what are you running for? You're running for the people, and there's so many good causes. We run to thank the people that are trying to bring the peace process all over the world. And the peacemakers, you're running for them. Because the people that are helping them, you're thanking them, whether you know it or not. Yes, like in a circle. Hopefully one of these days our government will sit down and realize that the old way of confrontation was suddenly to target, not war. There was always a way to make some kind of an agreement.
quiet.